I want to come to you for the next few moments and say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and grandmothers that are watching right now. And I hope that you will send this message and pass it on to those that you love. You know, there's something very, very special about a mother. I think about Pam, who is a mother of 2 children and a grandmother of 3. And it is a full-time job to be a mother, especially if you're a single mother and you have children. And I want to honor all of the mothers that are watching me today. You know, for me, my mother, Juanita Stone, has gone to be with the Lord. And then my grandmother, one of the sweetest Italian ladies you ever met in your life, Lucy Bava, who was always smiling and always happy. And you know, I never heard my grandmother ever say anything negative about a person. She was such a godly woman, but she was so cheerful. And I used to love her, and she could really cook, by the way, and so can Pam. But I want to say that I do miss them. But you know, the great thing about the family of God is that if you are missing your mother this time of year, or even your father, but especially your mother, because it is Mother's Day season, then if they are believers and they loved the Lord and they died in faith, you're going to see them again. And you're going to see them with a younger body if they died an older person. And it's going to be a wonderful family reunion. Now think about this, living together forever, and no more death will ever take us. That is an incredible thing to think about. So even though we grieve, Paul said we should not grieve as those who have no hope, because we have hope of the resurrection. So I'd like to give my wife, a mother and grandmother, a special greeting and tell her she's the best person, best mama and grandma and wife the Lord ever made, in my opinion. And I would like to give honor to all the mothers that are out there. And if you're married, or perhaps you're a single mother raising children, or you're just a single mother and you're struggling right now, I pray for you, and I pray that God will keep His hand on you and your children. And I always want to encourage mothers to pray a prayer that my dad always prayed. Let no harm, danger, or disabling accident come to my seed and those that carry my bloodline and my DNA. And I pray that over all of you, mothers, grandmothers, and your children today. I want to conclude by just saying that several years ago, the Lord gave me a very powerful message, and I think about it quite a bit. Some of you may have heard me preach it, but it's called What Happens When a Mother Prophesies. And did you know that in the Bible, just about every place you find, in fact, I haven't found a place yet where God did not answer a woman's prayer. Now, sometimes Moses would pray and God would delay the prayer, and David prayed for his son to be healed and didn't get the prayer answered. But when women pray, something happens. And so I would like to offer that to you for a small donation. You can just go on perrystone.org or click something and go to that, and you can download that through our downloads if you'd like to do that, or order it, because it might be something that will encourage you. I think you'll play it over and over again because we have got a great response from women. And I also appreciate many of the women, many of the mothers and women who help keep Manifest on the air, and you pray for our family and the great things you do. You know, Jesus was surrounded by godly, praying, and even in Luke 8, women who supported the ministry. So women, you are important. And moms, your job is the greatest job on earth. You're going to influence your children to be in the kingdom of God. A mother has the ability to do that through the Lord. And I want to honor you and say Happy Mother's Day. Have a great day. And if you have children, mama or grandma, that's gone to be with the Lord, just remember, you're going to see them one day again. Thank you. Thank you again, and God bless you.